Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. I'm pretty keen for this episode. I feel like our topic will be really good to chat about.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little chat about something. Okay, I have one favorite song. Only one this week. It is from Lato's new album that came out ages ago, kind of. Not really. Did it come out ages ago? I don't even know.
It came out like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
2-ish weeks ago. I like a lot of songs from that album too.
Yeah.
But I'm only going to name one, guys. Record. It is Look What You Did by Lato and Mariah the Scientist. It's really good. What's your favorite song?
It's just been Countdown by Beyonce.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
It came on again. I'm like, oh.
To be fair, I've actually only been listening to, those Spotify playlists that just automatically do one for you.
Yeah.
So mine
And it changes
mine
every
is
few hours.
I know
Yeah.
those ones, but the one that I have literally just been listening to is just like replay of like my favorite songs.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like the same 3-hour list. And I listen to it every day and I hate it now because
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
so over it because I'm like, fuck, I need something else. But I always forget when I'm in the car and I press play and then I hear it again like later on in the day and I'm like, fuck, I've already been through the place, need to change, but then I don't want to touch my phone because like double
Oh,
demerit.
for fuck's sake.
I know, like even today I was calling Luke and he was like, it was through the car, and through the car my connection is so like it's so crap, right? Bro, he was like, just change it. I'm like, I'm not touching my phone.
Oh my
Why
fucking
not?
God.
Because I just lost my license. Do you think I'm gonna do it again? No
You
way.
won't lose your license. You'll just get 5 demerit points.
It's double though.
Oh, you'll lose your license.
I will lose my license. 7 points, okay? Anyways, my fun fact. I found this on TikTok.
Oh my God.
Which is very interesting. And I didn't know. And she actually showed a photo of it. Well, like a video of it. And
Yeah.
I was like, how weird and how interesting. The chocolate in the UK is landscape.
Bro, I fucking saw this literally last night. I was like,
I saw it today and I
I
was,
was
like,
thinking,
what?
can someone just, I was like waiting for, like an example.
Yeah.
But it didn't come up. I'm not fucking searching it. So I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly.
But like, yeah, I saw that last night. It was like interesting.
Yeah, the one that I saw, she literally said like, oh, no one will know about this. And then she flipped the camera and they were just all landscape.
Oh my God.
Like literally just.
Interesting.
But I feel like that's smarter. I don't know why.
I
It
don't
just
know.
makes sense that it's landscape. I don't know why.
I don't know.
It doesn't really make
Yeah,
a
I
fucking
don't know.
difference. I don't know what I'm talking about.
literally writes the same shit.
I
Okay, mine is that platypus sweat milk.
know. Ew.
So instead
drink
of like feeding their young normally, like milk on the titty,
Yeah.
platypuses concentrate milk onto their belly by way of the milk just oozing from the surface of their skin, making it look like sweat. The milk pools in the grooves of their skin, allowing their young, called puggles,
Oh,
to lap it
puggles,
up.
They're so cute.
So
to
it's-
lap it up.
Yep,
to
lap it up.
lap it up.
Yep.
I like that word. That's funny. That's so weird. But
Yeah.
it said like milk, so it's not actually
Like,
milk.
no, it's their milk, but it comes out through their skin.
Okay, so it's literally like
I guess
literally
so.
milk.
Yeah, concentrated milk, yeah.
That's so weird. Imagine like seeing a puggle suck on a platypus's skin.
Just on a belly.
Just on the belly.
Yeah.
All right. Our episode for today is things we wish we knew sooner. So I'm going to start off
Yep.
with mine. My first one, this is a great classic one for me.
I feel like we've got like completely different takes of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Because
Yeah.
I was writing down mine and I was like, Chloe is definitely not thinking of like this side of things.
Okay,
But
go.
anyways, your problems aren't as big as you think they are.
Yeah.
So back in high school, I was such a big, how do I describe? Basically, every problem that I had, like during my life, probably from under 18, I thought it was the biggest issue of life. Like I thought it was the end of the world.
Trust.
And then I don't know who it was, so credit to this person, but it always sticks with me. I don't know who told me this. They were like, Rose, will it matter in like 5 to 10 years? And I'm like, well, no. They're like, exactly.
So shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Move on with your life. It's really not a big issue. And like, how in high school you're just like, you're fucking in high school, bro.
Yeah.
You think everything's a big
Yeah.
deal. Like, especially with like fights, friends, boyfriends, people that you like. No. At the end of the day, it's not the biggest thing. And you're not going to be 21 thinking about, oh, blah, blah, blah,
Literally.
blah.
Yeah.
That biggest lesson I wish I fucking knew sooner.
Oh, okay, my first one is outgrowing friendships can be a positive sign.
Yes.
Yeah. So
That's a very big one.
when you're younger, you're like, oh, I hope I never lose these friends. Like, these friends are forever. And then one day you just like, oh, they don't like serve a purpose in my life anymore.
Yeah.
And then it's actually a positive thing, but it's not a negative thing. Like, you didn't fall out on like bad terms. It's not anything bad. It's just,
Especially if you guys like don't keep in touch anymore,
Yeah.
and it's just one of those things where you just like,
yeah, friendships come and go.
yeah,
It
literally.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Very, very true. Okay. My next one is very similar. It's let go of people or things that don't serve you. So really straightforward one. Like, it also includes family. So if they have no positive impact in your life, or they're not serving you in some sort of way, like making a difference, you don't need them.
That's fair.
You seriously don't need them. And like, I'm not saying like break off like every single friendship that's like, no, I never talk to them, I'm cutting them off. Like, not like that. I'm saying like, if they're example, if they're just bringing negative energy and you always have issues with them, and this also includes family, if they're always bringing issues, I mean, family's a bit different
Yeah.
because like it's kind of hard to like just
Yeah.
snip them off. But with friends, especially, and relationships, if they're just bringing you issues and you're going to your friends every single time saying blah 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 blah, why the fuck are you with them or friends with them?
Exactly.
If you're always having fights and always like causing issues, especially if like it's gotten to a point where it's like mentally draining you.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. Like, and it's making you like really upset.
You need to take yourself out of the situation as much as you don't want to.
Exactly. And
You just
and
gotta do
it'll
it.
be very fucking hard, but trust me, it is so fucking worth it, because like once they're gone, boom, look at your life. Fabulous. I love it.
My second one is you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you don't owe anyone fucking anything. Just be yourself, bro. If people don't like you, they can fuck off. Like, they
Move
don't need to
on.
be around you. I
Yeah.
feel like in high school and like when you're younger, you're like trying not to do things that you really want to do because no one else is doing it. But it's like, who gives a fuck?
Not
Just
even
do it.
Not even that. Also, things that might oh, I'm saying it wrong. Things that you might seem that are like embarrassing or something.
Yeah, like you think
know
something's
what I'm trying to say.
embarrassing, but it's like it's probably normal, and like
It's
no
probably
one's
normal.
doing it because everyone's scared of what everyone else will think. But who cares? You don't need to prove yourself to these
Yeah,
random people.
you don't need to be a sheep. It's all right to
Exactly.
be different. Okay, it's
Facts,
all
bro.
right.
Never be a sheep.
I know. Even though, yeah, you might get judged, but that's all right.
Wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay, my next one is practicing to communicate how you feel instead of reacting.
That's a good one.
That is probably one of the biggest things that I learned being in a relationship with Luke. I feel like very within the first year of our relationship, I would straight just say whatever I want. Like, it, not in that way, but like I would just react to something, even like back in high school as well. Like, I'd just react to something without thinking, without like acknowledging their feelings or anything like that. I'll just say whatever I want. And then afterwards, I'd obviously feel bad because like I didn't mean it in that way. But then at the same time, I'm like,
I did that sometimes, but sometimes I don't feel bad.
so it depends on the person.
Absolutely.
I feel like if I'm with
Yeah,
my inner circle, then it's fine, because I'm just like there are times where Chloe would be saying something, bro. I'd just give her this face like, and I can't help it, but it's Chloe, and I know that she would just laugh or she'd just be like,
I would
yeah,
do the same.
yeah, literally that.
Yeah.
But if it's too random, then I obviously think about what I'm about to say, or I just don't say anything at all because I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I let things slip and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. And then you're like, oopsies, can't take it back. Oh,
So
well.
that's for friendships, but in relationships as well, especially, like, the biggest thing for me is I take deep breaths and I think about it, and then I'm like, okay.
You
And then I
meditate.
literally meditate for 3 seconds, and then I say what I want to say. Even if it makes me so fucking angry, I'm just like, it's okay. It's all right.
It's not fine.
It's not fine, but it's
No.
okay. Do it nicely.
Nicely. It's the way to go, apparently.
Yeah. It is. It is. It very much is.
Okay, my next one is your parents won't be around forever, so just don't be a cunt.
You know what? That's so true.
Like in high school, like I feel like it happens to mainly girls. Like it always happens. Like from year, like I'd say maybe year 9 and 10, like, you just give your mum hell, like, all the fucking time. But then you realize, oh, she can be my best friend. And it's like, it's so good when you have a really close and good relationship with your mum, like I do. It's really good. But like in high school, I was a cunt, bro. Like I did her fucking head in, and she was probably ripping her hair out, like, I want to punch her.
I want
But
to
like,
kill this child.
yeah, I just think don't just stop being a cunt to your parents. Appreciate them when you can.
And I feel like that's a very much an older thing. When you get out of high school, you realize like they're not here forever.
No, yeah.
And like they're growing up as much as you as well at the end of the day.
They're still living life for the first time.
Yes,
as well.
I seen that too. And I was like, you know what? That's facts. Can't be mad.
It's like, yeah.
But I was exactly the same in high school. I feel like with my mom, I wouldn't say my mom like didn't care about things, but then at the same time, I know that she did. But I feel like she just like, I feel like I was just the child just to tell her things. I wouldn't ask for things. Like I started to ask, but then I was just like telling her things, but then she'd get mad about it and be like, oh yeah, whatever. Like it just like, I don't know, like I was just a C-U-N-T to her as well. And I feel bad, but like, yeah, you realize that later.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. At the end of the day, it's fine. Okay. Everything you do comes back to your habits. So literally, if you want to change something, it's not going to happen overnight, mate. You got to create a habit into changing. Especially if you're like, oh, I don't really want to do this anymore. I don't really want to hang around these people. Make the change. Stop answering their texts slowly and nicely, respectfully. Yes, just step back and just think, okay, what can I do to change this environment around me? Or like, what can I do to make new friends so I'm not always hanging around the same people and doing the same crap that I don't like at all? You go a different path. You make a new plan. But obviously it's not, like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. You have to create a habit of doing it and saying no. I feel like a lot of the things is like saying no, like to, especially if it's in a friendship group and you don't want to hang around with them anymore. Like you just have to get into the habit of sticking up for yourself and being like, no, I don't want to go do that anymore, guys. So I'm going to blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And if they don't support you as well, then they're obviously not your real friends because like any real friend would be like, you know what? Good for you.
Yep.
You go do that, boo-boo.
Yep. That leads on to like my next one. Learn how and when to say no, because saying no is not selfish.
Facts.
It is not fucking selfish. I say no every single time. Do you want to go here, Chloe? No, I fucking don't. No, not interested. Oh, why not? Don't want to come. I don't need to give you a reason. I don't want to be there. No.
And then I'll text her and be like, why don't you want to go? And
I'm like,
what's the real reason?
I don't fucking want to be around those people, bro. I don't know.
Facts.
I just don't want to go. Like, it's boring. Like, just say no. It is not selfish to say no. You need to put yourself first. Like, don't put yourself in a situation where you're just going to hate being there and have a miserable time. Don't go at all. Like, say no.
And, like, especially, like, it also comes back to being a sheep. I feel like...
Have a mind of your own.
Have a mind of your own. Like, at the end of the day, it's your life. Like...
Absolutely.
You're the only one living it. My last one is, so I probably realized this year. I wish I had this back in high school, but the way you speak to yourself is so important. So changing the words of how you see yourself or even doing things. The biggest one for me was going to the gym. I always said, I have to go to the gym. I have to do this. I have to run. But I get to.
That's true.
I get to move my body.
Yep.
I get to eat healthy. I get to shop my own groceries because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people out there that probably don't have that privilege either.
Yeah.
So I feel like this year especially, this also came from my PT. My PT was like, she did like this like group call thing and I full watched like the replay and it was just so informative because I was like, damn, this is so fucking true. Bro, from that day, I get to go to the gym. Slay. You know how happy my life's been because I get to do that? It's been great.
Oh my God. I've got two more.
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Go on.
Not to give too many fucks in life.
Yes.
Like, just don't give a fuck about, like, just don't give a fuck.
Just, you don't need to care so much.
No, you don't. You
like,
really
you
don't.
really don't. And, you know, I realized that this year as well. I'm realizing everything this year. That, like, no one actually cares
No.
what you do, what you
No.
think. Like, at the end of the day, it's actually your own opinion that
Mhm.
matters.
Exactly.
And I'm actually reading that book. I think it's The Subtle Art of Not Giving
the
a
orange
Fuck.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The orange
It's
one.
orange, right?
The orange one, yeah, by Mark Mason. I actually follow him on Instagram as well, and I love his quotes.
I've
I'm
never
like,
read
oh,
it, but I've seen it's orange.
I've read 5 pages of his book so far. But
5.
yeah, 5 pages, and I'm like, very interesting.
Oh,
But
that's nothing.
yeah, I know. But it's because I do it before bed, and by the time I get to bed and I'm reading, I'm like, fuck, I'm too tired.
To be fair, reading makes me sleep.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
me
it's
sleep
good,
too.
it's good.
That's what I found in That's what I found in school though. When we had to read books and shit, I'd be like, yeah, I'll read. I'll get to bed and be like, I'll read like 2 pages and be like,
Yeah, because bro, you got up early. You had the entire day of school. You're gonna open a book. You're gonna fucking fall asleep in bed.
yeah, of course.
Guaranteed, 100%. Okay, my last one is it's useless to regret something that has already happened.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't change it. Don't regret it. You've said it. You've done it. What can you do?
You might think about it 1,000 times like
But
me.
you can't do anything about
But
it.
you can't do anything
You gotta
about
just
it.
try and be like, what can you do? And move on with life.
I just laugh about it now.
Yeah.
When I think back to things that I've done, like in high school especially, I just so cringe about it. I'm like, oh, that is so cringe. Why would I ever do that? Even like my Snapchat memories come up as
Oh, not
well.
the snap memories.
And I'm like, oh, but can't do anything about it. Or if you made like a massive decision, then like, yeah, you're going to think about it. But trust me, everything happens for a reason.
Don't regret the choice you made.
That's also another thing that I wish I knew sooner. Like, the universe, I really believe that the universe just like
I reckon.
aligns with every decision that you make,
I reckon.
with like everyone's
Yeah.
life in some little way.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
I agree.
I concur.
That wraps up our episode. It was actually a really short, cute
Yeah.
episode. I actually really enjoyed it. And by the time this comes out, we will be doing. Well, it's the long weekend.
Yep.
By the time this comes out, it would have been already done. And our next episode, we'll talk about Listen Out because that is something that we're going to, which is
gonna be
really
shit.
exciting. Yeah, it is going to be shit because 2 of the
Right.
artists pulled
4.
out.
Fucking 4.
Oh, was it 4?
It was Flo Milli.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, 3. Flo Milli, Tyler, and Lil TJ.
Oh, yes. But he had a heart condition, so that's
So announce that.
understandable. They did.
No, they fucking didn't. He put it on his TikTok, but like didn't say anything.
Didn't he say he had a heart
On his
condition
TikTok.
on the TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
he didn't say it for the festivals or anything.
Oh, wait, but did the festival even come out saying he's pulling out because of that?
No. They said travel problems.
Oh, yeah,
And then they
did.
just
Oh my God, they did.
never got back to him. Like they never got back to like why he cancelled, so he's not there anymore. So we're going for 21 Savage, that's it.
It's going to be great.
Mm.
You know who also, I wanted to go to Promised Land. Oh, I wasn't the biggest fan of the lineup, but I still kind of wanted to go because I did want to see like a couple of people.
Mm.
And I actually saw today that Miguel pulled out.
Oh.
And I don't think he gave a reason. Oh, wait, he did. It was a family emergency,
Oh.
apparently. That's what Promised Land said. So I don't think they found a replacement. I think they just adjusted everyone's times on his day.
Right.
But that was actually one of the main reasons why I wanted to go, because I wanted to see
Well,
him.
lucky you didn't.
But lucky I didn't, because I sent it to
Yeah.
a friend and been like, lucky we didn't go.
Yeah.
I would have killed myself. Literally.
Yeah,
like I'm
bro,
going to do for Listen Out.
They fucking replaced Flo Milli and Tyler with like 2 random fucking cunts.
See,
I
I
don't
don't
know who they
think
are.
they didn't replace Tyler. They
Yes, they did.
It just says change over
That's
DJ.
Lil TJ's slot. They replaced Tyler.
I know they
because
replaced-
it went Flo Milli, Tyler, Lil TJ, Skepta, 21.
Oh, did
I
it?
think so.
I thought Tyler was more later, like before 21.
No, it was
like
always
before
Skepta.
Skepta. That's it.
I don't know. I thought it was TJ up before Skepta.
Maybe I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, there's just like a DJ fucking slot.
But they replaced with Earth Gang.
I don't
Did
know
you
who
see
that
that?
is.
I don't know who that is either. I sent it to you and I was like, who the fuck are these people?
I don't know these people, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Fucking
know. So weird.
retarded.
Well, you hear about it all in the next episode.
Yeah.
And we'll chat to you then.
Bye.
Bye.